Hello everyone and welcome back to Heretic, the Wayfarer. We are now playing MAP03 Jade Gardens, and if you're just now joining us, first two maps have been an absolute joy to play through. It's definitely setting the stage for the inevitable slaughter fest that this ends up becoming in the later levels. But it hasn't become that just yet. It is getting difficult though. High enemy counts, and really, it's so much fun. But it is also starting to showcase a particular attribute, one that is rearing its head slowly, but definitely starts to come about in this map. I'll get to what that is once we reach it, but for now, let's go ahead, let's just jump on in and just start the killing. So what we want to do first is actually avoid the title area of this map, the Jade Gardens, which we can easily get to by going that way. Oh, we got one solo gargoyle who wants to start some shit with me, but we're gonna leave him alone. Ignore him, unless he tries to come back. Okay, whatever. So. Couple of disciples. Ooh. Alright, so two things. First off, right here, you see this door has no keys and it does not open. That is because there is a sequence of switches we actually have to hit in order to open these doors. Yes, plural. There are more than one door here. There is more than one door here. And I'll go about showing that as we go along in this map. But first, let's go ahead and head down in this direction. And two reasons why we want to do this. One is we want the dragon claw that's right over there. Just push our way through. And get that. Oh boy! My finger slipped. And I made a boo-boo. Alright, so. And before we go about opening the secret that's in this area that I didn't mention, that is the second reason why we're going this direction. First off, you'll notice that these banners, they are all the same, except for this one. Right here is our first secret switch. We'll go ahead and hit that, and that will open the wall right behind. Give us a handful of time bombs and a shadow sphere, as well as the switch that, when activated, raises a door that looks exactly like the one at the far end of the hallway. But if we go over here and look, you will notice that yes, in fact, it is multiple doors. That means that there are multiple switches within secrets that we will have to hit in order to get these all open. Okay. Glad he came back for that. So after having cleared all that out, let me just make sure we did get everything here. We'll take these extra arrows. We're going to go back down this way and then over here. I'll show you why, because we're going to go ahead and activate the second secret. Right after taking out those Undead Knights, we'll also go ahead and take out the Saber Claw and Nitro Golem. Hanging out here. That way they are not going to be any trouble for us. So, wouldn't you know it, this wall holds a secret. Doesn't really look like much, right? However, what you want to do, and this is going to be one of the very first obscure, how the fuck are you supposed to know this is what you're supposed to do kind of secrets. You want to come over here. This is easy enough, right? You see these skulls on the wall. One is not like the others. So if we come up here and we hit use, you'll notice you won't hear anything. You won't hear an activation sound, but you also won't hear a grunt come from your character, from Corvus. That is because you did actually activate something. And if you press use after that, you will start making your grunts. That is how you can tell in other WADs as well, that if you go up to some, you press use and you hear nothing, it is probably because you silently did activate something. Not all the time, but there's a good chance. But what that ends up doing is something over here. Doesn't really look like much, right? Except this one right here is now lit up just barely more than the other ones. Obscure, right? I know. We'll go over here, hit it. And now we actually have some feedback. And now this wall is lit up with the vines now missing from this portion. Perfect. Go ahead and activate it, and we will now have our water room secret. I love these. I love the aesthetic. I love that it's used primarily just for the secrets. Alright, so that's another secret down. And here's a little tidbit. You see this little opening here, this window. You notice you can't get to it just from trying to go here. But if we come back up and strafe run, we will actually make it up to these steps, and that will allow access here. But don't go down here. Don't do it. I feel like this maybe was an idea for a secret at one point, but if you do actually jump down here, you're trapped. You're stuck. You're not getting out. And I'm not really sure why this was kept in. But yes, you definitely don't want to come down here. You will never get out. You'll have to use no clip or restart the map entirely, or whatever your save was. So, just avoid it. But I figured I'd just go ahead and show that little tidbit. Alright, so, we are now back. What to do? Well, I like to go in this direction here. The reason being is that now we get the 2 power weapons of Wayfarer. But wouldn't you know it, it's a trap. Excuse me. Doing something here. So we're going to go ahead and jump down, and don't worry, we'll be able to survive this. Especially now that he's dead. Let's do it. Ooh, I missed the pickup. Oh no! Now I gotta use my urn much earlier than I wanted to. That was pretty hairy, wasn't it? I'll admit I actually died there. This is my second run. And it's because I was not really paying attention to what I was doing and died. Too busy talking. But there we go. I feel like that one is one of the more dicey scenarios that you'll come across in this map. I think there's like 2 other ones that'll pop up, but this one is definitely one of the more, like, keeps you on your toes type of encounters. So we now get our 2 power weapons, and we have not even approached the title area, the Jade Gardens. We're actually going to completely avoid that, if I haven't already said it. We're going to avoid it until the very end. I have very good reason why I am doing that. And the primary one is that just about every secret that you find is everywhere but the gardens. In fact, we can get just about every secret before we even get a key. It's pretty wild. And keep in mind, there are 11 secrets in this map. Your twister's stuck, buddy. Alright, so now we've gone ahead, taken out the Iron Lich. We don't have to worry about him anymore. There are 2 secrets here. We're going to go ahead and activate both of the center murals, and they will expose much needed ammunition that we need. Just like that. Get runes for the Hellstaff, an Inferno, can't talk right now. An Inferno Orb for the Phoenix Rod. We'll go ahead and move on to this big area where there is something we really need, that armor. Grabbing it will then initiate this ridiculous fight that we're going to avoid. We're going to come back to it. Don't worry. Oh no! Getting myself stuck. Whew. A lot of action happening. So heading down in this direction will take you to, not the gardens, but pretty much, you're getting very close. We're not going to go down there just yet. We're going to go down here and get our gauntlets. I'm going to try and die. Not to die in the process. Whew, there's so much happening there, I forgot to talk. Alright, now we got a little calm now. I can go ahead and start talking again. So we went ahead, we did all that. What's the next step? Well, let me get my bearings here real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and just open up these 2 doors here. Those just lead to areas that we've already been to. At this point, we should have 4 secrets found, of which we do. So now we continue. We're going to go ahead and enter the, I would say the almost entrance area to the Jade Gardens. But as I said, we're still not going to enter the gardens themselves just yet. Trying to take out as many of the enemies surrounding the gardens as we can so we don't have to worry about them. So we're about to discover our next secret right after I take out a little bit of the opposition. If you've noticed, right here, a switch. Yes, opens up that wall. We come in here. Aha. And now we have found our Might of Tysonius. Tysonius? However you say it. But it's basically Berserk. Too bad it doesn't work on ghosts. How well will it work on a disciple? Let's see. Well, it does in one shot. Maybe we can get him in two. Yes. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's get back to what we were doing. So the next thing is we have the gardens right over there. We're not going to enter there, nor are we going to pick this up. If I remember correctly, if you pick up that Dragon Claw, you're going to spawn in a whole bunch of enemies. I don't want to deal with that just yet. Instead, let's go ahead and enter this area and start taking out some of the enemies. This is just so we can clear out some potential snags. Alright, and now at this point, I am going to pick it up. Oh, I was wrong. Nothing does spawn in. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this just so I can take out these guys. Now, I'm kind of cheating here. I said I wasn't going to enter the garden. But now I'm fighting enemies within it. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so now we can do what I actually want to do. Is head down into the sewer maze. Keep your wits about you. It's a little dark in here. Alright, let's go ahead and discover the first of two secrets that lie in wait in this area. First of which... You wouldn't have noticed. I have never noticed this. You walk this wall in this darkness, you're never going to notice this. I think this is a good time, good opportunity for me to explain my process for secret finding. In that... Ooh, excuse me. Sometimes, especially on more difficult WADs, I like to play maps prior to recording and playing with no monsters on. It grants me the opportunity to explore, get a feel for the layout, see if maybe I can figure out all the secrets that way. And the biggest reason is that I don't have to do extremely long secret hunting for videos, right? Even if I'm not recording video, I'll still do that sometimes, just so that I can figure out and learn what the hell's going on. And that was the only way that I was able to find this one. So you go ahead and hit it. Lowers the wall. That'll then take you to a lift. A very slow lift. Come on. Alright. To another door that you have to open. And would you look at that, we have now made it to the ledge. Take the teleporter and it just takes you over to the next ledge for you to grab the Shadow Sphere. Excellent. I also forgot to take these guys out, so let me do that real quick. So I don't plan on returning here. Although I guess I need to because there's a door, a key door there. Whatever. They're taken care of now. Alright, so we discovered secret 1 of 2 within the sewer. Got to make sure we take out everything that's alive, since we are going for 100%. I hear a disciple. I don't think he's in the sewer, though. Okay, we got were-dragons. I should really comment a little bit more about what I think about the visuals, right? Because this map is gorgeous, with very good lighting. Like, this truly feels like a dark, dank sewer system, right? Okay, this guy, yeah, I know he is right there. That's going crazy. Okay, and that other disciple's definitely on the other side of the wall, so we're not going to worry about him. Alright, just woke up a were-dragon. Try to sneak up on me. Alright, secret number 2 is going to be that torch right there, of which we can get to a couple of sewer alleys down the way. Alright. So this is where secret number 2 is. I'm just going to pick that stuff up, and it's actually going to be, as you may have noticed, that we did have these little, I don't know, columns or whatever along the walls, but this is the only one that has the trident symbol on it. So let's go ahead and interact with that. And we lower the wall that's right next to us. And now we have our torch secret. And now we can leave. But don't do that yet. Let's return. Because we have a secret within a secret. And you wouldn't, again, notice that this is a secret unless you were really, really paying attention to these murals, right? They're all the same, except that the center one is just like a tinge darker shade. It's not enough, in my opinion. But we'll open it up. And we now have switch number 2 for the grand secret. There's actually one more. It's a total of 3. So we've now found all the secrets that are hidden within the sewer. Let's go ahead. And we're going to move on. Taking care that we do, in fact, kill everything down here, because I don't want to go hunting down any enemies I might have missed. It's not as annoying as secret hunting, but it can still be rather annoying. Alright, excellent. And there is a big room here with a health staff on the other end. We'll get to that once I've confirmed everything is dead around me. I had a brain fart there and just shot off into nothing. We got enemies waking up in the gardens now. It's okay, they won't go down the stairs. Don't have to worry about them. Alright, so now it is time that we go ahead and tackle this spot. I have yet to save during any of these runs. The point of these videos is to try and do these single runs, pistol start, 100% on everything, you know, Decino style, basically. However, I do not have the amount of time that Decino has to really perfect and master these. So if it ever becomes too challenging for me, I will end up saving, and I will definitely note that, make it very apparent that I did that. Yeah, but we'll try and have fun with it. But for now, I am not saving. I am pretty confident I can get through this whole map without saving. But this area is going to get a little dicey. So I'm going to make sure that I have the Tome of Power. Or, you know, maybe I'll have the Quartz Flask ready. I don't want to use my Tome just yet. Although if there was a time to use it, it'd probably be this, but we'll see. Gather up everything and let the fun begin. We are going to use it. We'll send one out. Try and lead enemies into that spot. You can do a maximum of 2 with the Hell Staff. You can't just go crazy with it. Ooh. Alright. Alright, got a little hairy there. I'm a little tired. That's going to be my excuse. I'm still waking up. But no worries. We took care of that lickety-split. Not sure what you guys are doing down here, but like... They may have to hunt you down. Don't appreciate that. Alright, we are now finished with the maze. That leaves one thing. Actually, it leaves 2 things now I'm thinking about it. I have missed a secret. At this point... What did I miss? We're not going to the gardens just yet. Maybe it'll come to me. We're going to head down to the Grand Secret. Because that one is open. It is going to bug me what I missed, though. But whatever. Wait. I did miss a switch. Which one did I miss? Which one did I miss? Oh no. Oh no, the brain fart is real, guys. Okay, I hit that one. I hit... Yep, I'm having a brain fart now. I hit... Oh, no! No, I completely missed it. Okay. Yeah. The Might of Tysonius. This room. This is the other secret within a secret right here. This one is not so hard to figure out. It's the only mural that is lifted up the way that it is. We'll go ahead and enter. Flip the switch. Raise the 3rd and final door. And we can now proceed. This is now open and ominous. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, Tome of Power would be really nice right now, but it's okay. It'd only hasten taking him out. But we were good. He's now done. So let's go ahead and continue. That means we have one secret left. And it also means that we are now ready to tackle the gardens. So consider this. We have one secret left. We have collected all the weapons. We are loaded up on ammo. Of course, it would be time to go ahead and tackle the big area of the map. We also only took out about half of the enemies, so that should tell you what we're in for right now. You just go ahead and use the teleporters to take you from one side to the other, like I did. Ouch. I'm probably not going to say too much during this segment, because it would absolutely suck if I had to redo all of this again. I will tell you though, we're going to go ahead and grab the green key. Reason being is because we want to enter this area. Oh, silence. These 4 teleporters will take you across the different areas of the map that you've been to. Good way of navigating, getting around. But they each hold a little something for you. As you saw, I got an armor. I got a bag of holding, some more runes, and the yellow key. Most excellent. Now something I would like is a Tome of Power. And that is unfortunately not something that we have readily available to us. Now I could spend more time trying to take out all these enemies, but they're not going anywhere. Like, at all. So instead, let's go ahead and just start opening the doors that we have. We already opened up all the green key doors, which means now that we have the yellow key, let's go ahead and open this guy up. What we have here is another dicey area. This is probably going to make my butthole pucker a little bit as I do this. And again, it's mostly because I'd really like to not die if I can help it. Alright. I'm not going to use the Shadow Sphere. I feel like that's a bad idea. I will get the Morph Ovum ready, and you'll see why here in a minute. And I'm also going to keep my Health Staff ready. It's going to be very handy. As mentioned, as you saw, if you time your movements incorrect during this whole segment, it will absolutely goof you up to no end. But I made it. I didn't take that much damage either, so I'm happy about that. So that's another hairy situation taken care of. We don't have to worry about anymore. Go ahead and recollect some ammo. And at this point, we only have the gardens area. So we had some stragglers try to get in my way there for a moment, but they're going to have to try harder than that. So you know what this means now. We have to spend the next 15 minutes cleaning up this mess. And this is now the point where I will point out the one thing I don't enjoy about Wayfarer. This is okay. This is enough. This is fine. At least this is keeping me on my toes. But you see all these enemies that are hanging out on ledges all over the gardens area. And if we're going for 100% secrets, it means we have to take them out, which is rather boring and very tedious. This is, as I've mentioned in previous videos, what Mount Pain likes to call monster window dressing. Semi-stationary enemies that take shots at you from afar. And they can't go anywhere, so you just kind of just stand there and pick them apart. Just like that. And rinse and repeat. It's not the most fun thing in the world. But, if you remember, we do still have another secret to attend to. We'll do that here in just a moment. We are, in fact, in the area where we need to be for us to find it. Alright, we're almost done. Almost finished with this monster window dressing shit. Okay. So much fun. Everything is great except for that. And this isn't even the worst of it. It gets really bad later. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our final secret. Look at these rocks. Do any of them seem different? Well, of course, you got your brown ones, you got your black and brown ones, and then you got your gray ones, right? They're all next to each other. What was I to tell you that one of these is, in fact, the rock you need to interact with? Excuse me, I'm talking here. God, rude. So what if I was to say that one of these rocks is the one that you need to interact with? How would you be able to tell? Can you tell? Because I certainly can't. I had to look this one up. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. You want to know what it is? It's this rock. Why? How are you supposed to know that that is something that you can interact with? See, that's one of these secrets that are in this WAD where I'm just very questionable about it. That is just ridiculous. It's obscure as all hell. There's no way to indicate that you're actually meant to interact with that in any way. But let's just go ahead and do that, and we'll get our last secret. That'll take you up here, and you need to traverse these rocks. And hop on over here, over to that ledge. And that will now open that door where a whole bunch of were-dragons will appear. And we can just go in here and get more ammo so we can go ahead and take them out. Circle strafe, baby. Alright. Let's go ahead and start taking out more of the monster window dressing here. So how's your day been? Hope it's been good. Hope you're having a good time watching my videos. If at any point you have any questions, want to know about my playstyle, ports I use, favorite WADs, etc., you can always drop a comment down below, and I'll be sure to answer it. And it may not be in the next video, or the video right after that. I try to record these videos in one sitting, and then release them daily, just to try and maintain some content. But I will eventually answer any questions that you might have. You just feel free to go ahead and ask them, leave them in the comments below. Okay. I believe we've been able to take out all the window dressing demons. And I call them demons. They're not demons. They're monsters. Or something. I don't know. Pretty sure they're not demons. Alright, now we have this middle area. I guess I can just run in there and grab that. It's definitely not a trap, right? Can't be. Well, let's go find out. Oh, no. Okay. That middle area is still not finished, though. You may have noticed that there were serpents on either corner. This sucks. They're at a distance. And if you're low on health staff ammo, this is really gonna suck. Thankfully, I should have enough to be able to take them all out. Alright, and that's all of them. Folks, we have just about completed this map. All that's left is the blue key area. We have found all the secrets. I'm just going to go around, make sure I have picked up all the health that I can get. I think I'm fine on ammo, except for the health staff. But that should be okay. I don't think I'm desperate about that. Alright, here we go. This will bring me back to full health. Let's go ahead and do this, everyone. Blue key area. Opening both doors for no reason. Alright, and we have made it to the final area. Are you ready? We have 20 enemies. Can't be that hard. I also have 2 urns, so I should be okay. difficult. Just play it smart. Guys, everyone, we have now completed Jade Gardens. All that's left to do to hit these 2 switches, and we will be on our merry way. How absolutely excellent is that? Now, a question I have is, can I 100% items if I can't pick them up? I hope that's not the case. But with that, everyone, just know that that teleporter takes you back to the beginning. And this one officially ends Jade Gardens. Yep, so we are missing an item. That's okay. I'm not trying to go for complete 100% on everything. I'm just looking at kills and secrets. But we completed that in 46 minutes, 32 seconds. Wow-wee. No saves. No saves pistol start. Or in this case, Elven Wand start. What a fun map. It's a long one. And some of the areas maybe drag on a little bit. But that's to be expected. Things are getting a little bit more extensive, more complex, and a little more difficult. The battles are a whole lot of fun. And the areas have been primarily diverse. It's just really cool that it all feels like you really are within this like Jade castle with a giant garden at the center, right? And I keep forgetting what the name of the creator is, but he did a they did a fantastic job with this WAD so far, and it just gets more impressive later on, trust me. But that was a whole lot of fun. Like I said, the one major gripe, though, and it's starting to rear its ugly head, is the monster window dressing, placing lots of monsters on ledges in areas you can't get to, in areas they can't get down, and they just take shots at you from afar, and you just have to spend just too much time taking them out one by one. It's uninteresting, unfortunately. In the long run, I understand that it's meant to kind of help build anxiety and tension, paranoia in these big fights. But once you've taken everyone out on the ground level, it's just boring and it's tedious, and you have to spend so much time taking them out. But outside of that, still a whole lot of fun, still highly recommended. And I'm just happy, like I said, I made it through without having to save. Only one death also, so I'm happy about that. Wait, no, I did. I died twice. You'll see it anyway. I'll keep those at the end. We'll do Decino style on that. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. This has been Heretic the Wayfarer, Jade Gardens, and I'll see you next time in the Coliseum. Bring it on. I said I was ready, but I was wrong. Fuck. Alright, so we're going to go in this direction for 2 reasons. One is we want the Dragon Claw that's right over there. What is happening?